What we are about to unbox is thought to be the rarest animal and or fish on the planet. Why? There's only one known to exist. I hope that he survived that horrible trip. This animal has gone through a lot to get here. My highest priority is get this out of the box as soon as possible. Very nervous. And if I'm honest, I don't have high hopes. I just don't think that this is gonna be alive. Absolutely no way. And if it is, well, it'll be a miracle if it survives. Now for some important context. A friend of mine in Missouri, United States reached out to me back in September about an animal that he currently had in his possession. This animal was up for adoption and he preferred it to go to me. But I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada. Getting it here would be a near impossible task. But then my friend Gordon said, why don't you ship this animal to Buffalo, New York? It's right across the border, about 30 minutes from me. I'll go get it, I'll bring it back to Canada, and then I'll ship it to you, Joey. So this animal was overnighted to Buffalo. But when Gordon picked it up, the box was upside down.
Upside down, have you? We need to get this box open ASAP just to make sure it's alive.
And after approximately 24 hours in that box and arriving upside down, I advised Gordon, when you get it back to Canada, open that box, make sure this animal's still alive.
I just gotta make sure that this guy's alive. All right, let's open it up. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. We gotta keep the box in good shape. Hopefully he's alive. Please be alive. Please be alive.
Because this species of animal cannot be placed upside down for an extended amount of time without it dying. Gordon picked the animal up, drove it across the border, and stopped at his friend Connor's house from Top Shelf Aquatics.
Okay.
Especially a box of this size.
Okay. So let's make sure. Is she?
Looks good.
Is it alive?
Oh yeah.
This is a one of one. Like there's no other fish like this in the world.
I've never seen anything like that.
Isn't that remarkable?
It's crazy.
That's when he opened the box. They both examined it. The animal was still alive. It looked to be in great condition, and the temperature of the water was great, and the water quality looked good inside.
All right. Let's get her prepped for shipping out to Toronto, Nova Scotia.
So all they did was replace the heat packs, tape the box back up, slap some more stickers on it to say, this side up, live animal, and overnighted it to me. Now apparently the plane that it was on had to make an emergency landing in Montreal due to problems with its landing gear. This plane essentially crashed upon landing, shutting the airport that this animal was at down for another 24 hours, putting this poor animal in cold Canadian winter conditions until it could ship the next day. Now, by the time it arrived to me, the box had been in the cold for 3 days. It'll be a miracle if it survives the next 24 hours. Oh no. Shit. Dead. It's not alive. Damn. Everything in this box is ice cold. This heat pack's warm. The rest, and this one's warm. The ones that were on the bag are ice cold. Damn. I placed the fish on the 2,000 gallon to get a better look at it, and I flicked the bag just to see if I can kind of get it to move. no reaction whatsoever. Just looking for breathing of any type, of any sort. I see nothing. Wait. No, nothing. Damn. Damn. At this point, I went into the house to calm down, had a coffee, and get in the net to dispose of this ray. I didn't prepare completely for this unboxing as I knew I would likely be unboxing a dead fish. But I felt the need to tell this story because it's nothing short of incredible. No. I gotta do something though. I can't just... I'm gonna try. It wasn't until I was editing this video that I noticed that when I said, no, I've got to do something. I'm gonna try. Then I walked away. And that's when it moved. Almost as if the fish had said, I have somebody that believes in me. I have to fight. Almost as if she heard me, almost as if her senses were heightened, and that will make sense in a little bit. Personally, I thought the fish was dead, but when I came back to it, it was moved from where it was previously, so I was suspicious. There's just no sign of life. I've got to do... Wait, it's moving! It's alive! Oh, it's alive. Okay. I panicked. Keep in mind, I'm trying to film for you, make sure the cameras are set up, audio's good, I'm trying to talk and say the right things. And I have to think on the fly. Let's do this. It's just, we gotta... The temperature of the bag has got to get up to temperature of the aquarium gallery. We heat the aquarium gallery, not the fish tank, so I figured the heat from the concrete brought her back to life. It's just not breathing. Once out of the bag, the temperature must have rose in it a little bit, bringing it back to life. You see, I heat the aquarium gallery, not the water, so everything out here is warm. I don't know what I want to do. I gotta get it out of that bag. I don't even really have a place for him right now. I can't believe it's alive. It was then that I decided, okay, I have to shock her back to life. I'll tell you what it is in a second. Obviously, the life of the fish has got to come first. We have no choice but to do the plop and drop. I gotcha. Meaning, no, we're not gonna risk anything. 3 days in the bag and clinging on to life. We don't need to worry about temperature right now. We need to worry about getting this animal out of this water. It's ice cold. Okay, come on. I don't know though. It's got death curl. We need it out. Come on. Yeah. He's gonna die. Come on. Come on. No. has death curl. It was getting the curl in the bag. Death curl is point of no return. The disc is starting to curl up on itself. This is point of no return. They do not come back from this. Fight. You gotta fight. I can't watch this. Come on. Come on. Come on, little one. Fight. You could do it. I don't know. It had severe death curl in the bag. When it started to move, it was curled up like a pancake. Oh no. It's obviously a stingray, but you guys don't know a couple of things about this ray. It's the only one. It's the only one. It's already fought to exist and to even be alive and to be at this point. But it has the death curl. I've never seen a ray come back from that. Oh my God. It's true. You do. Guys, not only is this a albino black diamond hybrid stingray, and as you can see, it's in perfect condition, but it was born with no eyes. It has no eyes. There's not holes there, there's nothing there. Oh, this is bad though. See how it's struggling? Oh, come on. It's a girl too, she's trying, but this isn't good. She's trying really hard. Hopefully my ray goes over to her and makes her feel better. We don't need to quarantine rays. They do not carry disease and pathogens in terms of external parasites like ick, so we don't have to do that. Stingrays don't get ick. They could have internal parasites, but the owner had it for so long that it just doesn't. Come on. It looks like it's swimming around, but it keeps twitching. It's struggling. Oh, guys, I can't watch this. I don't think she's gonna make it through the day. Look at her belly. Oh, it's beet red. She's got ammonia burn, severe ammonia burn from being in that bag. There's no way she's gonna survive. Oh no. Totally nobody's fault. Oh man. You got this far. You can do it. Come on. Look, no eyes. The only one of her kind. Her other senses are probably super heightened. Perfect ray, no eyes. Oh, come on, sweetheart, you can do it. You can do it. Look, your buddy's gonna be over there. Come on. I know this was a huge temperature and fluctuation for you. You went through so much that we had to get you out of that bag though. You were freezing, you were being poisoned. Oh no. Here. Go over there and comfort her. I think we're witnessing her last few moments. She might find comfort with the other ray at least. Go on over there, buddy. Go comfort her. She's scared. Oh no. Yeah, that's death curl. See how her belly's like beet red? Yeah, this is the end of it for her. Damn. Swimming around the top like that. Guys, I don't think I can watch this. I'm really sorry. As shocking as this story is, I've decided to show you guys the following anyways. When a ray's disc curls, it's called the death curl. Why? It's their final moments of life as their body contracts and turns against them. It is the point of no return, which is also why I had to shock her. So while this may have been a dramatic and stressful story to hear, I wanted you to share in on the story. Mostly unedited, the journey of Helen, the little stingray born with no eyes. The little girl that just kept fighting for a chance to live. And as we watch what could have been her last moments caught on film, simply struggling to survive, I want you to also remember, we bore witness to the only ray to ever be born without eyes, yet survived several months. A ray that was turned upside down in shipment, a death sentence for any stingray. A ray that survived a plane crash. A ray that survived 3 days in the cold Canadian winter weather. And a ray that seemingly survived being shocked back to life. The saddest part, of course, is that we have a ray that after all of that fighting to live, and against all of those odds was met with the certain end of succumbing to Death Girl. What should have been her final moments. But you see, Helen is a fighter, and she survived that too. Simply put, Helen made it. She survived so much, and we've got to take incredible, special care of her. Since being in this tank, my Ray, my little black diamond, has been kind of teaching her all about the tank and where the food is, when they eat, etc. She is eating, she is doing fine, but if you look at her, she literally has no eyes at all. She's definitely going to take special care and need a special tank. This was, of course, just a 50-gallon tank grow out and or a holding tank for my Ray until he's ready to go somewhere else. And that's something else we should discuss, is that he's a male and she's a female. But I'm preparing a tank, as of we speak, that is 10 times bigger than this, in which she will grow out in. I believe she's still a little bit touch and go. She's active sometimes of the day, and other times she's just kind of does this sort of thing. Because she's the only documented one in the world, I'm not so sure what longevity will actually look like. Maybe we'll get a few more days out of her, a few more months out of her, or something along those lines. But bottom line is we have to give her incredible special attention and learn with her. This is a black diamond stingray, and she would be an albino black diamond hybrid. I would suggest that she probably has black diamond as well as pearl in her. Now, rays are often born with abnormalities. The most common, of course, is being born without the front disc fully formed, and we call them Batman rays. Sometimes they're born without tails and other things, but there's never been a ray that was born without eyes. With that said, it's almost as if Helen's kind of coming into my life at the right time. No matter how beat down you are, no matter how many times you want to give up, regardless of what it is on in your life, you've got to do something. You've got to fight, and you've got to keep moving. And if you're wondering who Helen is named after, I thought it was kind of funny at the time, and I'm not poking fun or anything, but Helen Keller. I shouldn't have laughed, but it's still kind of funny. Oh, look, she moved. Yeah, so she's actually really quite active, but I think she senses the vibrations of my voice almost going through the tank, maybe. But yeah, isn't she incredible to look at? The only one in the world, guys, and we're looking at it right here, right now. Absolutely no eyes. Not a huge fan of fish-born deformities, but I'm a huge fan of Helen and her story of how, no matter what happens, she keeps moving forward. She keeps fighting. Anyways, where I got her from was from a gentleman, oh, look at her moving around, named Super BD Stingray. They carry literally what would be considered some of the best stingrays in America. I'm going to leave a link to his Instagram as well as his website. However, I'll warn you in advance, once you see the prices, they are so low, so affordable, but these rays are going to blow your mind. What probably should cost $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 are like $500, $600, $700. It's absolutely insane. If you want to get your hands on high quality, high end freshwater stingray, I highly suggest you go through these guys because obviously their shipping is incredible. Not to mention, of course, and I'm adding this in after the fact, and I probably should have said it, it's so refreshing to come across people that still really care. Not only about the hobby, but the fish within them. And as opposed to turning a profit, hoping that fish go to the right home. So I ask you one thing. Make sure that you're following Super BD Stingray on Instagram, as well as my friend Gordon that had to take off work and deal with a wisdom tooth that got to come out. If you didn't notice, his cheek was swollen. He had to go to the dentist and he had to work, but he made sure this happened for us. Trust me, there's still good people in this hobby. Make sure you follow them. They're in the pinned comment as well as in the description. Until then, guys, if you want to follow along with the story of Helen, the stingray born with no eyes, Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Leave the video a thumbs up. See how active she is? So when I'm talking about her close up, she didn't want to like do anything or show off, but she's interacting with the environment, and she's doing, it's such an interesting animal to experience and kind of learn from. But she is in there with my black diamond male, and I'm not going to be getting any more stingrays. It's just going to be these two. And by the way, his name is Denzel. He's just so gorgeous. And since Denzel Washington's one of my favorite actors, and I might have a man crush on him, I've decided to name him Denzel, and this is Helen. Okay, I've shared enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I certainly didn't enjoy filming it, but because now I know the results, I'm incredibly happy, and I hope you guys are as well. If you have some sort of a motivational story or something you personally survived or went through and you just had to keep going, you knew that you had to keep doing something, share it in the comments section below. Helen has certainly inspired me to kind of bring that topic up, because there's certainly been times in my life in the past and even more recently where I was ready to give up, and I needed somebody to believe in me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.
What they say, when they talk about me.